YouTube, or internet. Um, I don't really know how to start a video like this, as I've never really recorded anything like this before. Um, you can call me Hat Man, if you want. um, but this is, okay, yeah, this is my first time making a video, kind of like this. I've, to start with some information, just about who's going to be behind the scenes of all this. I've been using the internet for far too long. I'm not going to disclose my age. I'm not going to disclose who I am. Beyond just a simple alias. And it's done horrible things for me, for my mental health, and the only good thing the internet has done for me is improve my social life, believe it or not. I spend most of my time, sorry, I'm moving my mic, most of my time on Discord talking to friends from school, and that's really most of it. I'm going to be recording these videos kind of like a blog diary thing, just voice logs over gameplay of some sort. The video you're probably going to be seeing in the background of this is Jump Space. Pretty good indie game. Recommend if you got a good crew of friends who are willing to play. I'm not going to go too into detail. You can just watch the gameplay. But yeah. I've been struggling with a lot for much of my life. Stuff that I need to help find a way to hold myself accountable for. And I'm hoping that by recording these videos, I can help hold myself accountable and abandon the addiction I've been holding on to for several years now.
Hey, you're back!
Because as it stands right now, I'm not in good condition. I've been going to the gym consistent for a year, and that's about the only thing I've been doing right. I eat poorly. I go to bed really late, wake up late. My average night is staying up till 3 a.m., waking up at 11 a.m., maybe 12 sometimes. I'm overweight, hence the not eating properly, or that's kind of what the not eating properly implies, I guess. And I don't go outside much. I really am kind of scared of the world outside, if that makes sense. I can't talk to people all that well. I can talk to people I know, people I've been introduced to, but beyond that, I just don't. I don't know how to talk to people. And so, here I am, I guess, talking to my computer at 12:41 in the morning. I'm gonna be going to bed as soon as I'm done recording this. I'm gonna put the video together tomorrow. Once I'm done with some personal business. But yeah. What else can I talk about while I'm here? I don't really have any good stories. So I can really only talk about stuff from school, and even then, that's really nothing insane. I've dated twice. Both failed as a result of my own shortcomings and my own lack of integrity as a person. Though those were 8th and 9th grade. I still haven't improved much on myself. Everything that I said I'd be done with is just... It crept back into my life. May as well just rip off the band-aid while we're here. I've been struggling with pornography for years now. In fact, long enough I can't even remember when I started. Um, and I need to stop at the end of the day. I don't know how the algorithm is going to react to a YouTube video like this. Honestly, I couldn't care less. Again, this is just the first video. I'm going to be posting maybe twice, 3 times a week. That's the aim. If I stay dedicated to this. Yeah. Some more stuff about me. Let me open Steam here. I have an extensive amount of free time. I spend a majority of my time playing. I've spent a majority of my time recently playing Cyberpunk. I've clocked 163 hours in recent times, but that's nothing compared to my playtime with games like Terraria, Helldivers 2, Elden Ring, and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I've clocked 750 hours in Terraria, 503 hours in Helldivers, and 390 hours in Elden Ring. Sorry. Anyways, those aren't all the games I play. That's just a good baseline. You're gonna be seeing gameplay from some of those on certain days. Definitely Cyberpunk, Jump Space as I play it with my friends, and definitely a little bit maybe a little bit of Ultra Kill, Trepang Squared. This video doesn't have a return topic, by the way. I'm gonna be jumping around everywhere. I don't have like a script, anything interesting to share. But yeah. Let's see here. I guess we can talk about certain topics. Both. I can't remember the last time I've genuinely loved myself. I can't remember the last time I think I've had, like, a genuine crush on anyone either, and yes, that sounds horrendous after I say that I have dated twice. And that's because after a while I realized, crap, I didn't love this person. It was just momentary infatuation. I wanted to get to know them better, and I skipped a couple steps in this weird game of hopscotch. Look at me trying to sound all poetic and sound like an absolute dork. Anyways, yeah. I really haven't been in a good place. In fact, since summer break started, I went on vacation for a week. I was out and about, actually walking around. I was in Universal Studios in Orlando. So I was actually doing stuff there. But what it isn't really helping is really what I've done the rest of the time. I rarely have hung out with any of my friends. Most of my contact with them is through social platforms, Instagram, Discord, mostly. In fact, those are some in the gameplay of Jump Space in the background. You can see 2 of my friends who I'm just gonna leave anonymous for beyond their usernames. You'll probably track any internet sleuth will probably track them down. Don't take this as a challenge, please. But yeah, they're really nice people, and honestly, I feel like I have never been a good enough friend to any of them. I talk to them when they're down. I talk to them frequently, but I don't ask to hang out. I don't like proactively call people. I don't typically reach out to anyone. Even one of my closest friends, the man I consider, like, if I got married to someone tomorrow, he'd be my best man. I have not talked to him as much as I should have this summer. And I feel awful about it. In fact, if he finds this video and he recognizes my voice, hey man, I'm sorry. I am. And we should go to a game store sometime. We we always said we needed to go do that. Anyways, back to just yapping into nothing. The problem with me being able to focus on, or not being able to love myself, is I often try to think about receiving. I often aspire to gain, like, feel that love from other people, that validation that I want. And at the end of the day, don't have it, and seeking it isn't a good idea. Basically, suffice it to say, romance is up my alley as much as I try to convince myself that it shouldn't be. I am a teenager at the end of the day. I'm talking like I have had enough experience with life to give some kind of meaningful commentary. I haven't. This is me trying to figure myself out, and maybe, I don't know, just seeing if the internet or that sounds wrong, but I don't care. It's just like the desire for physical and romantic connection is strong, and it's something that I've been trying my best to convince myself that one, I'm not ready for, because I'm not. I am still immature. I still consume pornography on a regular basis, and am not in the best mental or physical shape that I should be. If I can't love myself, then why should anyone else, is kind of what I'm trying to say. I don't know if that's the right mentality. I don't know what is considered the right mentality. But, yeah.
It will take me a moment to breach it. Expect to reach your position.
I read a lot of romance manga in an attempt to try and fill that gap. But romance anime, rom-com mangas, that kind of stuff is right up my alley. But it really, it's just me seeking another cheap source of dopamine in the same way that I handle it, which I hate that it's true, but it is. It's still cute though. Let's see here. Let me look at some of the titles I've been reading. Anyone who's watching this, I fully watched My Dress Up Darling and fully read it. I'm just gonna go over some more well-known titles. Let's see here. I actually need to watch Quintessential Quintuplets. It's kind of on my list. It piques my interest. I really like, what's the one? The one with the, I don't even remember the title. Forget it. But that's really all you need to know. If anyone wants to, I don't know, ask me about what I watch, I can put together a list. But, yeah. Do you guys see why I don't talk to people? I can't hold a topic. I jump everywhere. I don't even know how I got on the topic of romance manga to begin with. I'm just all over the place. I'm worried that I'll say something wrong and accidentally, like, annoy someone, or I'll reach out to someone and they'll be annoyed, like they don't want to talk to me. I don't talk to people, and that's probably the reason. It's just because I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought, but I hope you guys get the point. I'm not good at this whole yapping thing. I'll probably improve as I make more of these. I hope my family doesn't find this, because that would be a really hard conversation to have, and I don't like difficult conversations. It's true. I'll be logging as I successfully do certain things. Like, if I have a super good accomplishment and I don't know, I eat good for a week, or I feel especially good one day and I go for a walk, or I go talk to people. I don't know. Needless to say, I'll be putting out more updates as I try to make improvements on myself. Yeah.
An anomaly in this sector is interfering with materia efficiency. All onboard actions will
I
require
don't really
additional
know where to
materia
take the
until
rest of this.
depart.
I still have a good couple minutes of footage that I can roll through, I think.
The facility we're approaching has communication equipment used for leech
I
detection.
guess, really, that's all that's been on my mind that I've been wanting to talk about is
I also detected
my
critical
inexperience with
failures against
romance
fragments.
and my worry that I won't experience it, which sounds really stupid because I technically already have, but I've made such drastic errors, I'm scared to even call, I don't know if I can even call it that. And I can, anyone watching this can grill me as much as they want for that. Again, I'm trying to improve myself. Improve how I think, improve how I talk, improve my communication, I guess. And people are really cool. There are some girls I know who are absolutely incredible. But at the end of the day, I crave something that I won't have and that I'm not gonna let myself have until I know I am able to make commitments and hold myself to them. And I think that needs to start with my addiction to pornography. Because at the end of the day, that's probably one of the biggest things taking a toll on my life. I am just, I don't know. Everything's been a lot, and especially late at night. This is part of why I need to improve my sleep schedule.
Parking procedure.
At late at night, I start to get in my own head. And whenever I get in my own head, I start to feel worse about myself. And that starts to leak into my own day. Thank you to whoever is, whoever may or may not be listening. I am going to be going to bed after this. It's 12:56 in the morning, Sunday, July 19th. This is Hatman signing off. Thank you.